In terms of VAT in general, when does that become important for sellers, and how can Ozome help in that regard?
Definitely. So there are, as you said, there are a lot of different corner cases with regards to VAT. Depends on what countries you sell in, what types of products you sell. If you are selling food, if you are selling beverages, if you are selling child products, like this kind of stuff. As a general rule, you have to register for VAT once you are above the VAT threshold. Like I'm not an accountant, fortunately, in Osome, so your accountant will know exactly like what is the VAT threshold in each of the countries you are selling. Yeah, I think it's 85,000 pounds in any 12 month. So once you get to this VAT threshold, you will have to register for VAT with HMRC, and you will have to file VAT returns every quarter or every year, whatever cadence you've chosen for your business. Usually it's every quarter. Again, this is one of the things that you can spend your evenings and Sundays researching and trying to understand like what does it mean for your business. Alternative would be if you are on one of our ongoing packages, your accountant will know everything about like when do you need to register. We will register you for free again on VAT, so that's included in your like monthly subscription. And we will also be filing the VAT returns for you on your behalf with the HMRC. All you'll need to do is just to send us the supporting documents along the way.
Perfect. I also wanted to just like clarify some of the things I learned here as well, is that the VAT is going to be specific to the UK and also other European countries. And what Alex is speaking about is that £85,000 threshold per year in total turnover. But that is specific to where your corporation is based, where your company is based. So he's saying if you have a UK company, then only at the point you pass that threshold do you have to register for VAT. But it's quite different. Let's say you run a US LLC or a company outside of Europe, and you start selling in the UK, you actually have to register for VAT immediately. So that's a little bit different. You have to just be careful where your company is based. And remember, VAT is kind of Europe specific. There's a lot of other countries that also use VAT. The US does not charge VAT. Their kind of version of that consumer tax is called sales tax, which you've probably heard about. And in Canada, it's even different. It's actually called GST, goods and services tax. So each country has their own version. VAT is Europe, sales tax is US. And that brings me on to the next point in terms of sales tax. Alex, I don't think you support the specifics of that, but what advice would you have for sellers who are looking for help in terms of sales tax specifically, or furthermore, choose to use your services for, let's say, both UK sales and US sales? How would sales tax, that component, tie in, since we've already covered VAT?
We don't do sales tax at the moment. We will refer you to one of our partners in there. And in the US, the complication is it depends on the state actually. So it's not even the same rule applies to all of the states.
Yeah, it's even more complex, that one. And the nexus is even different. It's not just holding inventory, but sometimes even if the inventory passes through that state, it's much more complicated.